Okay, sorry about the wait, folks. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Bloodborne. Last time, well, we managed to managed to push deeper into the Hunter's Nightmare, and we cleared out a good chunk of enemies, and even reached the top of Murgo's and fought the Wet Nurse, giving us access to the Hunter's Dream's End, and Gehrman awaits us. The man who met us at the first place awaits us by the big tree. But we've not seen everything about the nightmare, so we can't piece together everything about it quite yet. But to plumb the depths, we're gonna need some more resources. So let's get to work. We'll just be We'll just be grinding away today. So, we'll be doing Depth 1. We'll just be doing a casual stream of just running Depth 1 dungeons to build up resources, money, blood echoes. Mostly because I want enough materials to max out the Moonlight Greatsword. And partially just because I feel like taking a day to just do a relaxing casual stream of Bloodborne. So, hey Liv. Yeah. Yeah, I know, you're just sitting there. But yeah. Just looking to do a relaxing stream today, just kicking the shit out of weaklings for a bit. Dunno, just one of those days where I feel like it just needs something simple to deal with. Let's see. Well, and I apologize for a bit of a late start. I meant to be on time, I kinda got distracted watching a Mario Party game. What can I say? One thing above that is the new Mario Party game has one game beyond any other that is absolutely one of the most... How well and how bad you do is how well you are mind-sharing with your friends. It's a game where you basically have to make panels to cross this lava pit. They give you 4 each round, and then basically what happens is you pick... If any two people pick the same one, neither of them gets it. But if someone picks the same... But if one person picks it, they get it. And it has to connect to theirs. So it turns into some fun mind games. As well as immense frustration of just... Why are you copying me? Stop copying me! Oh, come on. That's a real chest, isn't it? Yeah, okay, you have to open it from this end. Alright. But yeah. So today we're just going to be grinding up materials, because I actually ran out of Quicksilver bullets even. And that is a rarity. Because Quicksilver bullets are the kind of item more than half the enemies in the damn game drop. Alright. And this is just a horde room. Yep. Yeah, I'm not worried about the big... I'm not worried about the little skull guy getting away. Because all he is blood gemstones, and in Depth 1, they're not really worth mentioning. Yeah, blood tinge. If you haven't noticed in this game, I'm not big on using the guns, because I'm not a parry player. It's just that simple. Parries really aren't my kind of playstyle. So, by and large, And nice easy way back. Let's see. But yeah. And we're just playing the random Depth 1 dungeons. Because again, these are relatively simple and it's just easier to get through. Plus it builds up insight and honestly, half the time the easiest... Oh, wrong direction. The easiest way to get up to the Blood Rock so we can unlock the maxed out weapons sometimes is just getting the 60 insight doing these. Because you're getting at least 2 per boss. And the bosses are 2, 3-shotable at depth 1 after you start getting towards the end game. Alright. Path up. Sure, why not? Not like there's a pig or a kidnapper I can see immediately. Nope. This is the way back. Well, good to know. And that's enough damage. I feel like it'll be worth it just... Oh! Yeah. That's enough damage. I feel like it'll be worth it to heal. Really? Nothing in here. This big-ass room. Oh, well. Always odd when you find that. Just the open rooms. Oh, well. But yeah. We're just here for materials. Stuff to sell. Blood vials. Yep. Shortcut ain't much of a shortcut in this case. But, so how's everyone doing today? It's... Yep, there we go. There's an ambush, finally. Nothing else? Really? Nothing. Well, that's the downside to these random generations. Sometimes, it's nothing. Oh well. Yep. Just move along, take your lumps. Alright, next door. Quicksilver. Yeah. When you're running low on bullets, that's when you know you've truly gotten to the depths of your resources. Yeah. I hit harder. Alright. Yeah, and it usually isn't until depth layer 2, 3 that you start to see some real resources show up. So, getting through the first layer is usually just a, alright, just have to do it. And yeah, that's oil. Alright. And bosses, hit squad? What's it gonna be? Yep, it's the hit squad. Yep. Yep. Damn, didn't actually one-shot him. Alright. Yep. There we go. Yep. Just more materials and on to the next layer. Alright. But like you see, it's pretty easy to build up insight down here. Layer 2. No extra room. Or at least no extra room before the main area. Alright. Hey! Sucks for you, buddy. Yep. But yeah, the new Mario Party game has been looking a lot of fun, and I'm glad people are enjoying it. Well, okay, not to be depressing, but I am the depressing fuck who has no friends, so I don't bother with the games. It's one of the reasons I don't really bother with the Switch, though. I will admit the new the new Zelda did kind of pique my interest a bit. I remember playing Ocarina of Time back on the original N64 being a lot of fun, so... And seeing people woefully inept at, dealing with basic, physics puzzles has been is one of those, kind of the, what the fuck is wrong with all of you moments. Alright. Yeah, it was just kind of funny to see people struggling that much with, you know, really basic physics puzzles. Like, I'm talking the tutorial hands you a hook and a line, and people are like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's like, put the hook on, stand on the platform, and it slides down. You just have to stand there. Maybe move a little so you don't slide off it. No, what am I supposed to do? Of course, I'm only being slightly facetious. Slightly. Alright. Yep. Wow. 3 rats in 1 hit. Nice. Yay, Molotov cocktails. Alright. But yeah. Let's see. Thought I heard something patrolling the area, but... I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I killed most of the things here. Let's see, where was the... boss? There it is! Yeah. Yep. Ow. Got ambushed. Alright. Side room before the boss? Yes, okay. Alright. Well, I heard a rock rolling, so the rock trap is in play. 4 Ritual Bloods 1s. Nice. Yep. Yep. Yeah, when the kidnappers are one-shottable. Yeah. Oh, weapon at risk. I haven't healed it in too long. That's the first time I've seen that message in a long time. Alright. Oh, right. Oh. They didn't even give me the oil flask. It's almost insulting. Where is this? No, we were here. Right. Okay. So that's the way we came in, so it should be over here. Yep. Alright. And there's the treasure chest. Alright. There we go. Nope. And our ritual material for coming through the side path is some more Madman's Knowledge. Nice. Yeah, there's very little we were short on, so every little bit helps. Alright. And yeah, it's truly rare that weapon durability ends up being something of an issue, I find. Alright. Now, we found the chest, but there is a little more up here. So it'll be worth checking it out. Okay. Yeah, because this is the rock trap. And the rock trap usually is blocking at least two paths. Usually there's one at the end, either end. So we'll start at the top part. Alright. Yep. Oh. Got a blood vial in him. Chest. More ritual blood 2. Alright. Alright, anything else? Yep, another chest over here. Two molds, yay, some more dungeons we can run. Alright, let the rock drop and follow it down. Alright. Usually there's a path hidden down here as well. And looks like this one's just some extra goodies. Four blood vials. 8. Yeah, this is why you do the grinding. This is why you do the grinding, folks. Does not take much to build up your stores. Alright. And to the... back to where we were going. Then across to where the last little section is. This is probably nothing, but we'll check it anyway. And yeah, they gave the guy the flaming scythe because there's oil right there. Pretty frequently you'll find those guys near anything that leaves oil on you. Okay. Center of the room is probably another magic spawn trap. So check the sides of the room first. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Yep. Oh well. Yep. Him just sitting up, looking up and going, oh, you're here. Okay. Not bad. So there we go. That's everything. So let's head off to the boss. Was this way, I believe. Yep. This looks right. Yep. And let's see what the boss is. It is the man. Okay, the pig. Yep. Ow. Still hits pretty damn hard even now. Yeah. Get away from it. There's a reason he's a one-shot on early game build. There we go. Radiant Blood. Where the Radiant Blood, remember, reduces stamina costs. So, there is a use. They do give you some smaller, but mostly they allow you to act more freely. So if you're finding you run out of stamina a lot in the middle of a fight, it might be worth it to slot those stamina ones. Alright. Alright. Layer 3. Let's see, what are they throwing at us this time? Yep. Nothing major. Oh no! Yep. The dogs are always a threat. It doesn't matter if they do almost no damage. You recoil from them. Yep. There we go. And yeah, above all else, kidnappers tend to have a pretty low drop rate, so drop requirements. So long as you put anything in arcane, you can usually get something off them. Oh, that was a busy first room. And back over here. Alright. Yep. Let's see what's up here. Yes, yes. If you've been playing this game at any point, you already knew that we're all alive. Ooh, actually, I should heal just to be on the safe side. Alright, and up here... Another kidnapper. And two guys throwing daggers. Yeah. Oh, I pissed him off. Now here he comes. Nope. Good attempt, but no. Yay, fire paper. Except I typically use two weapons that don't require it. The ritual bloods are nice because they all get sold. There we go. More tomb mold. And this leads to something else. And this leads... Ah! Bell ringer. Where is she? There you are, bitch. Simp be gone. Ah, okay. The switch. Well, that was easy. And it's the butcher. The Yorm wannabe. And so, door to the old, somewhere in the old labyrinth. But now the question is, where does this other door go? Because that was, okay. Oh, just the shortcut back here. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Alright, and another little area right before the boss. Perfect. Alright. Hey, buddy. Really struggling there, ain't you? Here they come. Oh, it's one of you. Okay. Tempering bloodstone gems, which really I should just sell a good chunk of them. 2 mold 3. Good thing there's no mimics in this game. Like, I can't imagine how frustrating that could get with the way this game is set up. Oh well. But knowing that there are no mimics is at least a little bit of a relaxing thing about this. Where, yeah, don't have to think about it, just open the chest. Don't have to check it for teeth, see if it's breathing. Have to doubt yourself. Is it always the steel one? Is that the right color steel? God, 2 is vicious with that shit. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is specifically the one that gets cruel about mimics. Alright. We can go that way. Anything hidden? Yeah, hidden by the smoke. I'm like, there's smoke, so that may mean somebody's weighing an ambush. Oh, almost missed you. More Ritual Blood 2. Which can be a bit misleading. When I originally played the game, I remember thinking, oh, so they gave me 2 Ritual Bloods. No. Ritual Blood 2. To be fair, though, they probably could have renamed these rather than just calling them 1, 2, 3. That always felt like a developer thing that they just didn't have the time to finish adding on to. Which, to some degree, lends itself to the overall theme of the scholarly ideal, but yep. That scholars just go, yeah, that's 2 mold 1. Okay, what do you call this? 2 mold 2. Oh, you're the kind of person who doesn't call food something. You just call it nutrition, don't you? Like, you take all the fun out of everything in life. It's not just meat and rice, it's chile con carne. You know what I mean? Just that, give it some zest, some flavor to life. Operating it with maximum efficiency is boring as hell. It's probably why I'll never do a Factorio playthrough. Because I don't want to deal with the insufferable people that are, well, you know, if you made this and you set this up right, that's, you know, that'd be more efficient, and then you could get more of these. It's like, or I could wait a half second for, you know, the production I have built to finish catching up to what I need it to be. I can always expand it, too. Just that kind of thing where it's like, I get that you're trying to be helpful. Genuinely, I do. But at the same time, you're being incredibly insufferable. And we're just above the rock trap. Okay. Nice. Alright. And looks like we're clear to hit the boss. Let's see. Easiest. Just... Alright. Yep, already got all this. Now I'm a little lost, but I think this is the right way back. Yep. Perfect. Let's see. Yep, and this is the way down. Let's go see who we're fighting for the final. Alright, entering at max HP. And it... Final boss is the dog again. Alright, it's the dog. Big open room, but it is the dog. Yep. Yep. Nice. Ow. Yep. Yep. Ow. Yep. Yep. There it is. Yep. Alright. Hey, puppy. Oh. Yep. Okay, he's doing that. There we go. Okay, I was like, what's he doing? Oh, the vomit. Okay, we're good. Nice. Alright. First one down. We'll get a look at how our resources are managing, do some repairs, and move on. Alright. So where are we looking at? 56 blood vials stored. Not bad. Only 4 quicksilver bullets, though. Okay. So this one is done. Chalice Ritual. Yeah, Tamara Root Chalice. Have more than enough. Yep. At one point I was considering tempting you all, going, I will guarantee to do so many dungeons if you guys get me the 500 subscribers. It's like, I will promise over the course of my entire YouTube career to eventually do every Chalice dungeon if you guys get me up to 500 or 1,000 subscribers so I can actually monetize. What can I say? Money is tempting, damn it. Well, either way, we were up to twin bloodstones we needed for the Moonlight Sword, right? Yeah. So let's see. Okay, we were just starting with those, so we need... what? Yeah, you need 3, 5, 8... So you need 8... Yeah, so you need 8... 16, yeah. We do have enough chunks to get the Hunter's Axe up. We do have enough shards we could start pushing, like, the Beast Hunter safe. But, honestly... yeah, we'll be sticking with the Moonlight Sword. So, we're looking at... okay, so twin Bloodstone shards. Yeah, 2 apiece. Alright. Repairs. Okay. So, Moonlight Sword. Yep. So, need 2, then we'll need 8. Okay. And I only have, what? How many? I have 2 Madman's Wisdom, so that's 2 more, but not enough to get everything done, so... back we go. Next dungeon. Why don't you do the harder ones? I can pretty much guarantee I can mindlessly do these, so this is pretty simple. Alright. I mean, knowing me, yeah. These are all pretty simple anyway. Let's see. Plus, they might throw me a curveball. That's always been one of the things where it's like, oop. You never know. Also, trap. Alright, pull out the torch. It's too dark in here. Alright. Yep, there they are. So the trap means nothing now. Door's right there, so we gotta go up. Feels like we'll meet one of the ghost enemies in here. Alright. But yeah. Each of the root chalices, I don't know if they're specifically... Oh wow, a cannon! Well, good thing I never walk in the middle... One of the many reasons you never walk in the middle of a room. Because you may never even see it coming till it's too late. Yeah, Bloodborne is the game that taught me, don't walk in the middle of the room. It's never going to be worth it. Stay near the sides. Huh. Now, where's the door I'm missing? Okay, I'm obviously missing a door. Nope, skulls. Yeah, walls lined with skulls, walls lined with skulls. And as far as I'm aware, there's no, like, invisible walls that you have to hit to change. So yeah, nope, didn't miss anything or, like, turns. And let's see. Okay, what am I missing? There's clearly something I'm missing. Or is this truly just a dead end? Alright, it's truly just a dead end. I'm so used to that leading to something. And that leads to further in. Yep, door doesn't open from this side because jamming your hands on those spikes don't look pleasant. So that's a way back. Ah! I forgot that's even an option. Yeah. It's easy to get turned around in these places. Holy shit, one of the beasts. Hey, buddy. Rare to see one of you this high up. Usually you guys end up being depth 2 or above. Oh well. And we found the switch. Or at least the way to the switch. Oh noes. And I'm not on my lore kick, but I do have to love the fact that, you know, how scrawny these guys are is belied by the fact they are one of the most physically actually dominant creatures. And I'm not going to go, unless somebody really wants to talk about it, the idea that, you know, these guys are the Tumerians. These big chubby guys. They're the ones who are helping to dig out and maintain these old dungeons. As I've said, my personal theory is that this is all... that Yharnam is basically the scrap heap from... the dreg heap from Dark Souls 3. And that, by and large, these dungeons were just parts of the kingdoms that were dropped onto the dreg heap. That just seems to make the most sense to me. And that, because you have to remember, the Dark Souls 3 threaded the layer between reality, between dreams and reality. And 2 was the first indication that the place we were at wasn't wholly a physical realm. One of the biggest things with that would be the transition between the mill and the Lava Kingdom and the Iron King's domain. Like, you went up an elevator and suddenly ended up in a massive lava-filled lake. The fuck? It's a famous what the fuck kind of design, and of course, the boring answer is they couldn't come up with a really good transition, so they just made it a sudden one. But that's boring to say. It's more fun to go, well, no, it means that this is not a material world that we're looking at. Which makes sense when taking Bloodborne in its context of being a dream. Now, that doesn't mean dreams are only dreams inside one person's head. There are many theories about dreams being shared. And a communal nexus. And it's through reaching out in those dreams that the School of Mensis found a way to reach out and meet these superior beings they were pursuing. Alright. Rock goes by. But yeah. After all, the great ones that these guys are looking for are not necessarily physical beings. They've shed their physical form in some capacity, likely. And I'll give you a hint, that's a theme running through much of the Souls series. Adept Blood Gem. And our big reward. More Madman's Knowledge. Nice. Alright. Let's see. The way back should be here. If I haven't got myself completely turned around. Alright. Okay. Here we go. There's the boss. And it's the hit squad. Okay. Yep. Ow. Yep. Yep. And let it take the shot. There we go. Admittedly, I think I killed like 2 bosses before my boom hammer was all busted, so... Durability typically isn't a major issue, like... How's it at? Like, how's the Tinitrus looking after using it? Yeah, it's at 87, so... Yeah, I guess durability can become a little bit, but it's so cheap to fix, it honestly doesn't become much of an issue. It was more of a thing in Dark Souls 2 where durability was... Most of your weapons were fairly fragile. You could get some good work out of them, but you still had to go stop and rest every now and then or have repair powders. Not to a ridiculous degree, but just enough so it was noteworthy. Alright. The other thing to note, actually, to link it, is Forsaken Castle Canehurst has a predilection for statues. And honestly, it's carried over here pretty well, too. Likely signifying at least a similar origin. At least in my mind. Alright. And this is just a lower room looking to... Okay. Alright. We're good. Oh, give me a break. Come on. There we go. Ah, the switch room. And the horde. Well, with this many idiots in the room, know what we can do? I'll save my bullets. I'll save my silver bullets. Molotov cocktail. Huh? What was that? Oh, he's over there. What's over there? This. Yep. Yep, I certainly was over there. And there we go. And that cleaned that out pretty nicely. Yeah, that's enough to be put back on HP. Alright. So the upper path would have just brought us there and dropped us down. Yep. What about the lower path? Hadn't actually tried that out yet. Alright. Anything fun down here? Alright. Dropping oil. Shining coins. Fuck you. At least the blood vials. I was really... Because the slimes have a chance to drop a bunch of the oil pots. And those are just universally useful. Like, there's almost no bad time to use an oil pot. Alright, so everything else is good. Alright, let's go smack the boss. And we could go there. Let's see if this is just another dead end real quick. It is. Oh no, there is a little more. More blood vials. Okay, and this just brings us up here. Oh, it keeps going. Hey, I ain't complaining. More blood vials. And that gets us to the main room. Anyone hiding in the mist this time? Yep. I see you. Hey! What you guys got? Ooh, extra side room. Of course. Alright. If I had to give a name to the Tumerians, at least for my overarching theory of all the major Souls games being linked, these guys are probably Tumerians are probably the remnants of Londor, the undead kingdom, that have long since decayed and forgotten why they were even out here. Molotov cocktail. Alright. Yep. Yeah, kidnappers still fucking hurt. Alright. And this shortcut brings us back to the start. Yeah. Alright. Nope, this is a different spot. Oh, well. Yeah. Just keep exploring. If the game's gonna throw me goodies and money, I'm gonna keep taking them. Alright. And, yeah, because this is where we ran in. Okay. Alright, so that just loops back on itself. And from here, this should be the way back. Yeah. No, am I completely lost now? Oh, no. Here we go. At least a path I haven't gone yet. Getting plenty of blood vials. Love to see that. Oh, great. It's the hammer one. Hey, buddy. Ow. Yeah. The guy who's far too goddamn mobile for his own good. Like, look at that. Yeah. And it's so insulting when you get killed by the naked guy. It really is. I mean, the only version that's worse is Fear and Hunger. If you've played Fear and Hunger and you know what the guards of Fear and Hunger are like, yeah, that's worse. Because at least this game is kept to some basic ratings where that's an AO game, and they depict stuff that really is rough. Huh. I don't know if I'd ever do a Fear and Hunger playthrough. Like, it's nothing against the game itself. I think that's one of those things where I've seen enough people do it where, I don't know. I can see it being an interest. It is a very good mechanically, it is a fantastic RPG. What you have to do to be able to, keep your party going, and what decisions you have to make it a fantastic game mechanically. Like, having to choose where and when to use resources, what resources to use, and what is a resource is actually really interesting. I guess the problem is, since I've watched enough videos on it, I kind of feel like I'm not going in blind anymore. And that would be one of those cases where, oh, fuck you for that one. Okay, that's a bit of a fuck you for... Anyway. But yeah. I don't feel like I would be going in blind, and that's the kind of thrill of that game for most people watching, is watching someone... Fear and Hunger. A fantastic RPG that is very much not safe for work in any capacity. To give you an example, yeah, I'll just be outright about it. If you lose to one of the opening enemies, they sodomize you. Yeah, let's just be honest, they sodomize you. And the game depicts this by showing you. Which, in itself, is not the horrific part. The horrific part comes up when in-game you can they can cut off body parts. Cutting off body parts of an enemy is a common and valid strategy. Now, the problem with this is... The problem is that the guards in questions are all hung not by metaphorical, but by literal horse standards, and have an iron spike at the tip. So, that's a lethal encounter for your character, period. And yes, like I said, you can cut off body parts, you can cut it off. If you do cut it off, they chop off all your limbs and drop you in a corpse pile. Well, no, they cut off all but one of your arms. And yeah. So yeah, no. Fear and Hunger is an absolutely wild game, and that's at the worst fates your characters can meet. But yeah. If you start to learn Fear and Hunger, it is a case of something so grim and horrible. It is the grimdark of grimdark. Like, nothing for nothing. You could tell me that the Fear and Hunger took place in the Berserk universe, and I'd believe you. Honestly, it would start to explain some things if you did. Of course, then, that's always been the biggest problem. Berserk, we never got to see the real source of all the problems in the Berserk universe. Much less any hope of reaching any kind of conclusion where maybe some of them aren't as severely fucked all the time, but still, Berserk is probably my favorite manga. From art to story to world building, it is fan-goddamn-tastic. Alright. It's the pig. In the long run-up. Go ahead. Nope. Nice. There we go. Oh, get the grab. Yep. You know, I don't even like bacon that much. Well, that's not true. I don't like bacon at all. So that I'll leave that for you, voidlings. You guys want the pork? You guys want the pork? Help yourself. Okay, chat. How many of you would actually eat the man-eater boar? Is that a step too close to cannibalism for you? Like, you know what it is, you know what it's eaten. Would you still eat the pig? Yeah, everyone went real quiet, real quick on that one, didn't they? Alright, that's the shortcut back. Let's see. Oh, undead giant hiding over there. Okay. That's funny. Just a random undead giant. Yep. Ah! And the ghosts. Or at least the wispy ones. Blood vials. You love this. Ow! Okay, that one caught me. I didn't even notice the blade. I was so happy about the blood vials, I completely missed. Yeah, that's on me. Oh well. Yep. But yeah. I don't know. Personally, see, the problem is I'm not a big fan of pork. It's less the disgust of, well, it's eating human flesh. Of course I wouldn't. It's more it's pork. Eh. Like, nothing against it. Just, if I'm going to eat something, like, if it said, if a cow ate it, I'd be like, okay, now you're making it hard on me. But, just a pig? Eh. It's more pork. I mean, well, we can see who they were feeding the pig with. I don't know. Personally, nah, but that's more to do with the fact it's pork. Not that it's bad, but just pork comes across as so bland and textureless to me. And beef has a flavor. You know what I mean? Pork is whatever you... Pork is kind of the follower kid. Just the... Whatever everyone else is doing, that's what it's gonna do. I don't know. Yep. Got rid of the bell ringer. This is a busy room. Gonna be nice when I finally get rid of these damn pigs. Oh, it's one of the cannons up top. Okay. Here we go. Hey, piggy. Yep. Yep. Ow. Even at this lateable level. Nice. Ah, so much quieter. Yep. And just getting rid of the rest of the guards. Hey, there's a guy over here. Yeah? Oh, there you are. Woke you up too. Yeah, at least there's not a bunch of the plants in the corners. There we go. Alright. And you... Okay. Can't get one. Oh, wow! It actually... Huh. That must mean there's no way to get to the upper level directly. That the only way up must be the elevators. Alright. Well, either way. Yeah, guess that's why it's always worth checking to see if the switches will work. In the main story, of course not, but they won't activate until you've used it at least once from the other end. Otherwise, this would be an even shorter game than it is. Because in reality, Bloodborne can be beaten in a very short time. You basically only have to make it up to the cathedral to kill Vicar Amelia, then down to Bergenworth to kill Rom, up to the top of Murgo's Loft, and then, if I'm not and then you're just fighting Gehrman and you're done. So it's fast. Like, you can, if you know what you're doing, you can speed through this game pretty damn quick. And you're the prick with the cannon. Okay. I don't have any interest in speedrunning, but I can always respect the people who, break a game down to the point where they can finish it so quickly it seems impossible, but I don't know. I view the Souls games as kind of like a fine wine sort of situation where take your time, enjoy them, relish it. I'm also the sort of person who has fought Maria, my favorite boss fight, Maria the Clock Tower, who we're heading towards still, and we haven't seen. I fought her till her last bit of HP, and then died on purpose just so I could fight her again. Like, if I was to give any critique of this game, they needed to expand the roster of enemies you could encounter. Yeah. In the underground. Like, if they had given us a chance to fight Maria, again, if you had every boss in the game, even just a reskin show up in these underground areas, I think that would have been perfect. Because as far as I'm aware, it's one of those, only select enemies are allowed to be bosses down here. Which makes sense from a canon perspective, but gods. Yeah, if you'd given us some of the trademark bosses, I think that the legacy or whatever you want to call them, that would have been a lot of fun. Because to me, that's really what we're missing most of all, is a way to rematch some of the bosses. Even if you get nothing from them. Being able to just go back and fight some of the fun bosses, sharpen your skills on them. Being able to take back Cleric Beast, trying to think what other bosses would be fantastic to rematch. Amygdala. I mean, it's not like there's a shortage of them. We see them all over the goddamn place. Alright. But we've got everything from here, so we should be able to just leave. Oop. Rat. Let's see. Bloodstone gems. Got enough for at least a level, that's nice. Oh, Amygdala is one of the ones? Okay. Ugh. That's good and bad. Amygdala is a pain in the ass, but Amygdala is at least one of the more trademark sort of fights. So I can at least that, but like I said, some of the bigger bosses would have been kind of nice. I'm trying to think, what other bosses I really wish... I don't know if Dark Beast Parl ends up, because he's... I don't remember. I think he might be one of them. But I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time since I looked through what all the dungeons have now. But, either way, this is a good way to get resources and basically help build yourself up. Like you see, I'm at 48,000 Blood Echoes just doing a second dungeon. And I've not been in any real danger either. Of course, I also have the more Blood Echoes rune on, so... Okay. Okay. I'm genuinely forgetting how to get out of here. Wasn't it? I think it was this way, the middle path. Yeah, this looks right. ROM, BSB. Okay. Inebriated. I might remember. Yeah, no, it just. A little more variety was all we really needed. Because how many times I have to fight the hit squad? Even at depth 1, I believe it is technically, it is unfinished. I mean, again, I brought up the whole example. They literally call it Ritual Blood and Tomb Mold 1 and 2. Like, that feels like a developer... I can very much say it's one of my... It's fantastic. Like, even for all its flaws, it is a fantastic experience. And I still haven't found the Switch. I've been dicking around so Oh my god, I've been playing around. Oh man, I've been wandering this whole area and got lost and didn't even find the Switch. Whoops. Hmm. The thing is... Wow, let my voice clear for a second. The thing that gets me is, yeah, Sekiro is nice, but I'm not the biggest fan of Sekiro. I'll be honest. My issues with Sekiro, though, stem from how strict the game is. Like, I guess my biggest thing is from a thematic standpoint, you're not playing a ninja. Like, I don't care what they claim Wolf is. He's not a ninja. Because if they wanted us to play like a ninja, we'd be able to assassinate enemies. And under no conditions are we allowed to do that. Like, you have to openly fight just about most enemies you come across. Let's see. And I don't know, that just... It felt like you should be able to... Oh, give me a sec. It just felt like you should have been able to... Okay, that died on me. Okay. We good? Yeah, sorry, my tech cut out there for a second. Okay. There it goes. Wow. There we go. Whatever. I don't get it. Not really that worth it, in my opinion, but hey, you do you, man. The worst part was, I misread it at first. I thought he just said ginger. I'm like, no, my hair's not currently red. I did dye it red at one point, but that's just me. I don't know. Alright. I don't know, that just didn't hit me as one of those... Yeah, that was my first thought. It was just like, huh? No, my hair's not red. Alright, so... So, I missed the switch somewhere around here. Okay. Good grief. Alright. Where the hell is this switch? Okay. So let's see. I already been down here. Yeah, because this is where the rat... Just popped the rat. Nothing else down here. Yeah, I'm getting a bit genuinely lost and a bit confused on where the fuck am I supposed to go. Okay, so I got all that. Like, the worst part is, for Sekiro, I got to the end boss. Like, I got to literally the last boss of the game, and just didn't feel like putting in the effort to finish him off. Like, it truly did not feel like it would be worth it. Alright. Yeah. I mean, the worst part for me will always be the most ninja thing we do in that entire game is fighting the one Spanish guy in heavy armor. Is fighting the heavy guy in Spanish armor, and your win condition is to knock him off the bridge. Like, that was the most ninja thing you do in the entire game. I don't know. That and just how strict the timing gets, it's eh. Like, the worst fight for me wasn't even one of the bosses. It was a mini-boss leading to the boss. The one guy who uses the quick straw style. That was the worst enemy for me. Because he was just a mini-boss in a plain open room. There was nothing you could do but face him, and you had to time that fight perfectly. And it was just one of those things of, yeah, no, that was the roughest thing for me. Yep. Okay, so top layer is completely cleared. Not here. Yeah. Yeah. Which is the whole thing of Wolf's entire, mentality and whatnot. The problem is the way it ties to gameplay where, there are regular human dudes I'm stabbing and get back up. And I'm not talking I'm stabbing them in the side or the gut. I'm talking I jammed it in past their neck. And this guy gets back up for 2 more rounds of this shit where I have to perfectly parry. He's an honorable ninja. I'll give him that. But yeah. It will just be... That will always be the big thing to me, is like... There's just something about the way things work out in that game where I just kind of go, I guess the other thing was, I had Ghost of Tsushima came out at the same time, and I'm the sort of person, every option you're given. So you can be the honorable samurai and charge through the front, or be a ninja and poison everybody. You're damn right I poisoned every goddamn person I could. That is, your uncle disapproves of you because you're being extremely dishonorable. Yeah, we're outnumbered by fucking fuckatillion to 1 on by Mongols. I'm gonna take the effect. Ghost was yeah, no. Ghost was more satisfying and thematic, I will say. For me, anyway, Ghost felt more appropriate. And Ghost also was just hilarious with some of the shit you got away with. That and, God, some of the saddest... I mean, then again, Ghost of Tsushima is... Ghost of Tsushima was also more of a love letter to old samurai movies. That might be the best way to explain it. Ghost of Tsushima was more of a love letter to old samurai movies. Ah, there's the fucking ladder I've been missing this entire goddamn time, isn't it? Yep. Ah, man. And I mean, some of the visual... I love the graphics in this game. Yes. Floating tub. Was wondering how long till we found one of these. For whatever reason, well, no, it's because of the way the ground is uneven in so many of these games areas that every now and then you'll get one of the floating bath messenger baths. All right. Oh yeah. Let's see. Unfortunately, despite what I would really love, let's be clear. The bath messengers price the bath messengers prices are unfortunately still affected by what you um by how many symbols you have. So unfortunately, yeah, blood vials don't get to be just cheaper in a depth one. God, I wish. Back when blood vials were 200 fucking blood echoes a pop. All right. What you can get. Oh God, here we go. Is you can get the uncanny and the lost versions here in when you find a bath messenger. So yeah, Lost Holy Moonlight Sword does the exact same damage, but you have different tinges you could build out. So the uncanny and the lost are the same, but I would have the triangle. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. It's just a question of yeah, no, it's just the uncanny varieties and lost varieties, allowing you to have the triangles, which are predominantly more a heavier boost, and then the circle ones, the circles gemstones, the slots. Yeah, the slots are what differs. So like, because the blood gemstones here, the waning moons, they tend to specialize in more specific damage types and secondary. So, whereas like the triangles have a higher percentages usually, and especially like if I put this on the Moonlight Greatsword, this has a triangle slot on it. So then the arcane attack goes up even further. And then Radiance, obviously, weapon durability, add physical attack. Yeah. Like, Dirty Damp adds rapid poison. Wow. Actually got a nice 9.6 on rapid poison effect. Oof. There's, unfortunately, yeah. Like, you don't need to worry about it too much. In all truth, you could just stick with using, like, tempering. Yeah. So, yeah, so it's basically down to what stones you have available and what's going to work best for you. So, just be aware. Yeah, the Lost and Uncanny versions, your probably best bet is to get them while you're in the dungeon. You can purchase them usually from some of the baths. You know, it's a bit random which ones will have what, so take a look through. Run a couple of dungeons you'll probably encounter at some point. Alright. But yeah. All it does is change up the slots. The attack power and all the other natures of every version of the weapon are the exact same. So you're not getting any, like, huge buffs beyond what your gems will give you, which is a nice trade-off. Yep. Yep. Moonlight Greatsword is goddamn ridiculous, but that's why you have to kill Ludwig to get access to it. Ah, there's the Switch finally. And we're still looking for that Switch too, but maybe someday Nintendo will admit it fucking exists and just tell us what's coming. Because let's be clear here, folks. I personally have been holding off on getting a Switch because I'm hoping the Switch 2 is going to have a real controller. I'm one of those people with kind of big hands, so I'm sorry, but the Switch controller is a joke. Get me an actual controller and we'll talk, Nintendo. Yes, I've seen the Pro controller. It's better, but either way. I would love to see Nintendo give us a real controller. That's all I'm saying. Because I want to play Smash Brothers. God, I want to play Smash Brothers. I want to play Mario Kart. But you gotta give me something to work with, Nintendo. Please. Yeah. I can understand why. And Witcher 3 was a lot of fun. Like, that is one of those games I've really got to go back to at some point. Alright. And third boss is the dog again. It's the dog. Here, just for insult. Just for the insult, I throw a Molotov at you. Yep. 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 Oh, walked right into that one. Yep. Alright. And that's at least enough for a level. I can never say what games are my absolute favorite in... Because I love so many different games, and it's so hard to pick for me. Alright. So, a couple more twin bloodstones. That's 6, so... Alright. So now we just need 8, and then we're on to the chunks. go ahead. Alright. Ghost of Tsushima and Division. I'm trying to think. I don't platinum games too often. The funniest platinum I currently have is still No Man's Sky. I have the platinum in No Man's Sky. My completion percentage is something like 70% though, because they've added so much stuff after the fact. Because I did platinum that game when it first came out. Now this will be kind of funny to do, because I've gotten so many fire blood gemstones. I lose some damage, but it would be kind of funny to do. Oh yeah, which is easy to do. That game, if I stacked out all the blood I could. Tempering, fire blood gemstone. And then, got anything for the... Yeah, I do have the fire blood gemstone. Alright. Oh yeah. I played a bit earlier in the year. So what does that put this at? 470... Yeah, 475 on fire damage. Huh. So, I'm kind of curious to test out what that's like. Real quick, grab a level.
Gammon awaits you. Go on. Very
Yes,
well.
yes. And he's gonna wait a bit longer. Oh. Arcane.
Farewell, May.
Okay. So, Holy Moonlight Sword is at 316. I have 475 fire damage. I'm just kind of curious. Real quick, let's see how that stacks up. Alright. Let's see how that stacks up on the big guys. Yeah, I see you. Not bad. Pebbles, which are basically eyes. Not bad. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's the grab. Yep. Like, these guys just aren't worth the work. Yeah. Yeah. Like, especially when there's two of them. Yeah. Because I can never get out of that cannon blast. But 10 Quicksilver bullets and 8,000 blood echoes. There's the second one coming. Yeah. That's the devastating one. The one with the axe is the one that's going to get you killed 9 times out of 10. Because once he enters the second phase, where he has that Dam of Bell effect, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. This is the part that's going to get you killed 9 times out of 10. Yep. Yep, that Bell effect. Yep, that shockwave. Hits way harder than it has any right to. Nice. Yep, because that Bell effect still hits. Yep. You can't dodge out of it. Yeah. Yep. It'd be one thing if that was limited on time or... Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's going to get you killed 9 times out of 10. This is why everyone tells you, as a player, don't bother. Yeah. Like, you have to dodge towards them. Yeah. Everyone who's played the game, so if you're going to play this game yourself and you want to just get an idea, don't bother. Just don't. Run past those guys. They're not worth it. And they only exist in a few instances. Alright. So. Now. Moonlight's getting better. But I still need that third slot to really push it over the edge.
Shrouded by Groudon's beasts only.
Yeah. Those guys are just... and that's my fault for getting overzealous. Mostly just because I don't care if I die again. I was just like, eh. Anyway. But yeah, the gun one you could handle. If it was just the gun one, nobody would actually mind those big guys. The fact that they have both guns and the gun version and that and the axe guy, yeah, everyone just says, just run past. It's not worth it. They're worth 8,000 at Blood Echoes apiece, but shit, man. You can make that easily elsewhere. Let's see. Trying to think any other bosses. Nah, we'll just move. Oh, that's the other thing. Make some money. Ritual Blood 2s. 1,200 apiece. Yeah. Yeah, that's 25,000 Blood Echoes right there. So. And, yep. Because then we can do Chalice Ritual, Tamara Root Chalice. Yep. The Chamber of the Shield. By the way, if you're ever curious about it, take a look at the Chalice glyph. 9JS46KDE, okay? If I remove the Chalice, and we'll sell another one just to give a point. Alright. Remember, same spot. The 4th Ritual Altar. Chalice Ritual. Tamara Root Chalice. EHVMGUK4. You see it's changed. It doesn't matter if, unless it is the fixed dungeon, it will keep alternating what the glyph is. Now, the thing to note is, the only thing that tends to be consistent is the fourth ritual one. Because the third, fourth, that is the obvious number is, okay, you did it. They performed this at the fourth ritual altar. And the other codes are basically just giving variables on construction and depth as far as I'm aware. I remember looking into it at one point, but either way. It's just one of those things that how it's built and constructed is defined by the glyphs. Still, simple enough. And let's see. This time. Okay, that's the exit. So that's the shortcut back. That's the way to go. And nothing extra over here, it doesn't look like. Nope. Okay. Though, from a thematic purpose, one thing the dungeon exploration does really get across is the idea that what the role of hunters evolved over time. Because their original duties just involved them exploring these depths. And then as the exploration led to research and study, and then containing the fallout of those studies, the plague of beasts that came out. Yep. Like, the hunter's role was basically the grunt work of the scholars of Mensis, Bergenworth. These were basically the guys doing all the heavy lifting. Blood level 91. To be honest, I've mostly just been throwing it into 4 particular stats and then just letting it ride from there. I've just been alternating health, stamina, and strength and arcane. That's pretty much all I've been doing this whole game. Health and stamina is how you survive a Souls game. Stamina especially. Then strength and arcane, just because I don't use the guns as much, so blood tinge doesn't mean much to me. By the way, yeah, I really haven't been showing off Grotha's Fist, have I? My bad. Part of the reason I went to the one to go to the low levels is because Grotha's Fist is just absolutely hilarious down here. You don't get it till the DLC areas, but Grotha's Fist is just one of those great, and just stun locking enemies. Just nope, nope, nope. But yeah, I kept meaning to use Grotha's Fist. I'm trying to think, because there's a couple enemies that can just basically stun lock into death. trying to remember which ones it is, because it is kind of funny to watch, where you just slowly chip away till your stamina runs out. Oh, side room. Anything fun? Door opens. Another door. Okay, open that door. There's another door. I have done 3 doors in a row before, and I remember laughing, God damn it. Yeah, 3 doors in a row, and you're just kind of going, okay, open that door. And what? There's a hallway. Well, okay. It's like playing D&D with a DM who wasn't prepared that day. And you can actively see his eye twitch as he's trying to figure out what the hell's about to happen. Alright. Big open room. This would normally be a boss room. Like, this is where you fight the undead giant the first one of the times, I believe. And swords and piles of skulls. Yep. Swords with shields and piles of skulls. Totally. I mean, great blades. Yeah, and it's all great blades. Yeah, this totally isn't reflective of Yharnam sitting on top of the fucking dreg heap from Dark Souls 3. Alright. I see you all you people just sitting out walking around dual-wielding great blades just because you can. Alright. I don't know. Strength is all well and good, but I tend to go quality builds to casters. Hey. Alright. Rolled too soon. Shining coins. Nothing that way. Door this way. And... Yep. Wait, you noticed me? Of course I did, jackass. Jackass, also the best named character in Nier Automata. I want to do the Nier games, but if I'm honest, I don't want to do the Nier games without them ever re-releasing Drakengard. I know, that's a pipe dream, it'll never happen. But my god. Imagine a modern team taking a hatchet to friggin' Drakengard and remastering it for modern consoles. Oh my gods. And maybe cutting out the bullshit final bosses. Like, nobody likes the rhythm game bosses. Nobody. Because even if you like rhythm games, they're too long and monotonous to be honestly that much fun. God. Ah, man. No, just out of curiosity, anyone in chat actually know what I'm talking about with the... Anyone else remember the Drakengard games? That's the question. Because those were some funny games. It's the kind of fun where it's like, if you talk to the wrong person about this, they're going to look at you like you have 3 heads. It's like when if I tell some, and it's fun to watch certain reactions. One of my absolute favorites. Yep. Yep. For example, anyone who knows this name will shake their heads. Ow. If I say that Happy Sugar Life is one of my favorite animes. Anyone who knows, knows. Alright. Yeah, no, but it's that kind of fun where you can bring something up and people will sit there and start getting that nervous twitch in their eyes going, why'd you bring that up? Like, I would love to do, if they ever remastered the Drakengard games, remade them, ideally a remake, because they have a lot of really good potential with modern development to being, well, for one thing, the draw distance actually fucking working. The basic combat was really, like, the basic combat was style. And now I'll start talking, so for those who haven't played the Drakengard games, they're a series of action games where you play various protagonists. The big draw of them was you largely played as someone with a bond to a dragon. So the combat would be like combat would basically play out similar to like Dynasty Warriors on the ground, but then you would have the option of hitting the button and jump on the dragon's back to help clear out some of the armies. But then, and some armies would have various methods of fighting back, whether it be magically enchanted soldiers who, if hit with dragon fire, would hit the dragon back with these magic bolts. Like, there were various methods and a lot of originality to the game. And it was a lot of fun. Yay, Treasure Vault Room. But one of the biggest things about it is it was written by Yoko Taro. For those unfamiliar, Yoko Taro is the writer of the Nier Automata, and is one of the writers that you would find noteworthy for his unique flair and, well, general fucked upness of some of the stories he tells. For example, our main character, Kaim, for the first Drakengard game. The game starts with you basically doing a tutorial fight against the invading Imperial army, and you're on the side of the Union. You're fighting them, and as you're fighting to defend the castle with your sister's in, you get stabbed in the back. You manage to kill the guy, but you're about to die. And so when he comes across this dragon, and the two of them make a pact. Upon implementation of the pact, Kaim loses his tongue, meaning he no longer can speak. A game with a mute protagonist for a reason. Which was one of those, Huh, not bad. It was a reason he was mute. I truly appreciated that myself. And so everyone had to communicate with him through the dragon. Which remained one of the funniest things, because the dragon could not give less of a fuck about everyone else. And would frequently remind Kime, you get yourself killed, it's both of us dead. Don't fuck this up. Alright. Let's see. But yeah, the basic story was you trying to fight against the invading Imperial army as Kime, trying to save your sister. Your sister, who was known as the Goddess, because she retained the seal of the Goddess that would basically prevent the end of the world from happening. So you were trying to fight to save your sister. Except Kime's devotion to his sister went a little beyond just, or at least his sister's devotion to him kind of went beyond sibling, and that's a whole creepy undercurrent the entire game. But that was hardly the only creepy undercurrent. Like, every one of your party members is kind of fucked up. I'm trying to remember. You have the cannibal elf, who loves to eat children. I'm not kidding. That's... I'm not exaggerating. A kid who made a pact with a golem that would never age, that would cause him to never age. Let's see. A priest... I'm trying to remember what the priest's deal was. Aside from being just a creepy priest, which, yeah, that's kind of a detriment all to itself. Oh, speaking of creepy priests, no, not the ghost. I'm trying to remember. 12 Quicksilvers, nice. No, but, oh, that's what it was, yesterday. Apparently, the Vatican Church, the official Vatican, has announced that they have a anime mascot. There is an anime mascot of the Vatican Church. I'm not making this up. Look this up on your own. By the name of Luce. I'm not making this up. And my only thought was, the Vatican just handed the entire internet a loaded gun. Yeah. You just handed the entire internet a loaded gun. When you get shot, it's your own fault. Because there's no way Luce there isn't going to end up in some horrific pictures. Yep. Like, make no mistake, this is... I could feel that from the moment I heard that announcement. I'm like, they did what? Who? Why? Oh no. Well, I'm just curious which direction the internet's gonna go in it. Whether it was sex or violence, which one was gonna be the major corruption, the most common corruption of Luce? And I'm like, personally, I'm leaning towards violence. A friend of mine's leaning towards the porn angle. It's hard to say. Neither of them are great options. Alright, and that was the shortcut. Okay. But either way, well, it's not going to end well. I'm like, maybe we'll go classy and do war crimes apologist kind of thing. Hard to say. Either way, it was just kind of one of those things where you saw it, you went, please tell me you're joking. Nope. No? Okay. Well, it's their problem, not mine. I ain't. But I remember seeing that going, please tell me this isn't real. Yep. Nice. And there's the boss accessible. But yeah. Hard to believe. But not impossible. So someone can literally have the power of God and anime on their side. So the meme has come full circle. Okay, side area. I'm a little tempted to just keep heading straight for the boss, but we'll take a quick look. Oh no! Oh, someone else. Okay. Thought I saw another bit of movement behind me. Alright, let's see it. And I'm truly dreading going to work today. We're having visitors from some upper office, and it's always like every manager I've ever had always gets so freaked out about it, and I'm like, when I was a manager, I never got that worried about it. But I don't know. Oop. Okay. Oh, the tree's solid. Alright. 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 There we go. Yes, I gotta go kill the bell ringer. Alright. One mechanic I kinda wish they had added to this game, and actually, would be the fusion of blood gems, allowing you to improve them. I think that would have been a cool mechanic to include. Oh, fuck off. Yeah. Yep. 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 Ow. Ow. Fuck. Just got combo. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. For me, I think that would have been a cool mechanic, is if you could have fused blood gems to make better ones. Even if you could only fuse, like, ones that are the exact same shape. That would have been kind of cool. Alright. Please going to get my blood echoes back. Maybe if they ever make a Bloodborne 2 or some kind of sequel to this game. Because I don't expect them to do a direct Bloodborne 2. Sooner I'd expect to see a game with Bloodborne's mechanics set in a different setting. Because it's all well and good to say, well, I just want more of the same. And the cannon fired. Okay. So we entered on the opposite side of the stair. Where are the stairs? There they are. Because the usual thing that got me killed is the infinite reinforcements. Let me go take care of this. Hey, bitch! There we go. Yep. Alright. There we go. So there. Yay, blood vials to make up for what I spent. Or rather, didn't spend, because if I'd spent it properly, I wouldn't have had to worry about it. Yep. Alright. Yep. There we go. Yep. Gods, that fire damage builds up nice on these. There. Ah, so much quieter now. Yeah. And yeah, you guys are just looking to take advantage while I'm distracted with the pigs. Alright. Still haven't found my actual... Don't know if it's somebody with my blood vials or if... Oh, yes. You have my blood echoes, prick. Thank you. Alright. Yep. One of the cannoneers. And don't think I've been through this room. Yeah, because you're still sitting. Alright. So I think... Yep, that's where we need to be. Oh, you actually dropped some. Nice. And this is our way up to the top level. Bash this idiot with the cannon. Alright. See any extra hidden rooms? Alright. Yep, hidden room. Alright, found the secret stash. Okay, we should have plenty of blood vials for exploring the... Yeah. If nothing else, we should have enough blood vials we should be able to push through in the DLC for a bit. I won't say perfectly, but at least for a good while we should be alright. Alright. Nothing there. Where is this prick with the cannon? Wow. He's not downstairs, is he? Yeah, he is. Oh, okay. He's downstairs. Oh, okay. He's on the actual platform. I thought he was up here shooting at us. Okay. At least that explains why he... Okay. And that's... Yep. Alright, so that's that. Let's get out of here. Alright, where's that exit? I mean, I could always just use the hunter's marks, but eh. Alright. Let's go punch the boss in the face. I mean, it's probably just a hit squad again, but yeah. You become old-handed putting them down pretty quick. Alright. So, exit should be... Well, first things first. Just out of sheer spite, you with the cannon. Fuck you. And yeah, he was of course pointed right at where we need to be. Where we would come in. Alright. Let's see. And the boss is... the hit squad. Yep. Yep. Wow. Watcher's actually got more HP than I thought. Huh. Alright. And second hit. Nice. And there we go. Third level. Yeah, I don't think we'll waste the time. Yeah, we're just gonna head straight through. Alright. Boss switch, and then we're done. Wow, big room. And loops back on itself a bit, looks like. Big opening. Okay, that's why. Bell ringer. Alright. Let's see. So yeah, this is just to make sure she doesn't keep spawning enemies on my back this whole time. Oh, there was a treasure chest too. Ritual blood 2. Okay. And more mooks and a kidnapper. Yeah. Wow. Reinforcements. Nice. Well, that's... I'm like, well, that's an obvious trap. Nice. Yep. firebomber fell off the cliff? Yep. Thank you for the blood echoes. After all, that's all the enemies are made up of, is blood echoes. Oh. Okay. Unless I pop the hammer to do the fire thing, those don't explode, right? Yeah, you have to hit them with fire for them to explode. Otherwise, you're just smashing them. Alright. Yeah, they really hope you're not paying attention and don't notice them. It'd be one thing if you could call out an attack and go, I see you, and they run away. Like they try to find secondary positions to ambush you from. Quicksilver. And it's the wall. Okay. Alright. Nice and easy. And the switch. And let's go make the dog bark. Because I'm pretty sure it's always going to be the watchdog of the old lords. Which is one of those... Oh, yeah. Which is one of those things, again, where I sit there and I go, yeah... You really are leaning into the whole rest of, you know, the old lord stuff is all from the Souls games. Alright, like I said, we'll just head straight to the boss. I don't feel like dealing with extra room. So let's see it. Love the fashion on the doors. Alright. Yep. Hey, buddy. You know what? Just cuz. Tiny Tonitrus. Wow. Yep. Wow. Nice. Alright, now the stamina. Yep. Alright. Yep. Got the... Yep. Nice. And good night, puppy. Alright. And there we go. So, dungeon done 3 times. Tamara Root Palace, depth 1. And we should have enough for one more level. Insights. How many do I have? 3 more. Alright. So that should be enough for the 5 twins I need. Yep. Alright. So the Holy Moonlight Sword gets its 3rd slot. Chunks. Okay. So, it's now up to +7. And it has its 3rd slot. Now the cold damp. No, I wanted my tempering. Yeah, 124. Yeah. And 172. Anything gonna go higher? I don't think so. Okay. So, at +7, our Holy Moonlight Sword has now become, yeah, 453. Yeah, the Holy Moonlight Sword gets re-goddamn ridiculous when built for. Let's see. Yep. So then we need chunks, which... trying to remember the easiest place to get chunks, but we'll deal with that another time. I think we've done enough grinding. Let's see. So with my blood echoes, then sell off the ritual materials. Yep, that gets us to 34,000, which is enough for at least one more level.
Gammon awaits you. Go on. Very well. Let me.
Alright. Yep.
Farewell, May.
So yeah. Yeah, so the Holy Moonlight Sword obviously gets its strongest buffs from Arcane and Strength. And yeah. So, there we go. It's now relatively well taken care of, and we can now start really using it where we want to, which is here in the Hunter's Nightmare. Let's just see how it handles the actual hunters before we call it for the day. So let's see. Don't mind me, I just like switching it between modes because it is so cool. Alright. Hunter number 1. Yep. Ah. There we go. Alright. Yeah, 257. For a +7, that ain't bad. Ow. That's on me. Yep. Yep. And again, this isn't maxed out yet. Yeah, that is fantastic. But yeah. Let's see. The beasts, which are just the unfortunate souls who get the bad blood introduced to them. And then the hunters who sought to clean them out. Yep. Gods. He makes such good use of that boom hammer. Yep. 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 That's the thrust. Gods. Yep. There we go. Yep. Yeah. And we get an idea of how Gehrman's corpse pile was made using this. Just basic. These basic heavy slashes just cut through so many. Whoop. Yeah, I'll let you have them. Hey, I'm not the one you gotta worry about. That's the one who's looking at you. Yeah. And let's see. There it is. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Grata's fist is still just really funny. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Blood vials. But yeah. This will be my main. This is my preferred weapon. The Holy Moonlight Sword. The thread connecting heaven and hell. That drove Gehrman mad. Alright. Fear footing. But yeah. Wiping out the enemies, picking up all the extra goodies, nothing major. Because we came through here when we were much weaker, so it's one of those cases where, yeah, just head back on yourself, go look for some of the goodies you missed. Because there's probably plenty of them. Oh. Twin blood stone shards. Well, would have saved me some insight. Oh well. Nope. Yep. Alright. Now, getting over there... Oh, right, you come over and around. Right, forgot about you, buddy. There we go. Yep. Yep. When he goes for the heavier swings is when you want it. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. Yeah, he's just looking to knock you down into the dog. Molotov cocktail. Yeah. Yep. So, let's go back up there. That was my bad. I completely forgot there was that one guy hiding behind you. And just clean this up and then get done for the day. Make myself maybe a hamburger before I have to go to work. Alright. Alright. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Because then you come over here. And it's, yeah, over here. Alright. Right, some of the beast folk. And nothing over here. Ah, that's where the beast cutter is. Okay. I'm like, remember there being something here. The beast cutter, for those curious. A trick weapon wielded by old hunters. The thick iron cleaver slices the toughest of beasts and hides, and when transformed, the blade splits into sections, allowing one to lash it in the fashion of a heavy whip. The crude weapon relies on brute force and is regrettably inelegant, suggesting that the hunts of the earliest hunters made for horrific affairs, painted in the sanguine blacks and reds. Yeah. In other words, yeah, it was the more brutal time. And end of the day, wasn't really that worth it. You can understand why it would eventually become the cane whip, which was much easier to handle and required, while more finesse requires more efficiency. And gonna go run to the church. And the church is protected. Yeah. Yep. Still ain't worth it. Tiny Tinitrus. That actually did some decent damage. So maybe I ought to switch to the Tinitrus. Maybe that'll... Yeah. Let's see. Maybe that's the secret. Yeah, that does some... Damn, that... Okay. Damn, okay. So they really are... Yeah. Well, the existence of these big bastards at least explains the necessity of the Tinitrus. Jesus, okay. Alright. Okay, that explains that. We'll deal with you eventually. For now, though, yeah. Still, it's good to know. Okay, so the Tinitrus is definitely... Okay. So, Holy Moonlight Sword and Tinitrus. I could live with that. The Arcane and the Anti-Arcane. Let's see. But yeah, I definitely think... And then here we get the ambush. Yeah. Yep. Yep. They fire faster and faster as you get closer. And... Ow. Yep. Alright. Wait for it. Yep. There we go. Nice. Oh, no, it's busted already. Okay. It just didn't graphically break. There we go. And we're done. Yeah. Hey. Nope. Nice. pumped on it. God, the range on it. It's a slow weapon. But damn if it doesn't hit hard enough to justify it. Tempering black blood. Yep. Molotov cocktails. Blood vial. Yep. Every trick, trap, and weapon at their disposal, they bend towards your destruction. Because as far as they're concerned, the hunters were concerned, everyone could be a beast. So best to just clean it all out. Yep. Armed with the rudimentary weapons, like a cleaver there, they cut through everything they could. Ah, the old hunter top hat, there it is. I'm not gonna wear it, but nice to have. Old hunter cap with a wide brim that hides their sharp gaze. In the old days when hunters were 10 a penny, this was part of their standard garb. Yep. Alright. I think that's about all we've missed in this area, too. Yeah, the rest of it's... because then the rest of it is we've already explored. Yep. So, we're good. So, I'm just gonna bold Hunter's Mark. And I think we're gonna call it there for today, folks. So, I hope you all have been enjoying. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Bloodborne. Hope to all see you all next time on this, or maybe something else. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.